Swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the calling night, that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth. And ere a man hath power to say, Behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it at, so quick right things come to confusion.
All right, Christine!
I think thee.
Christine, how long have you been practicing that piece? That was amazing. I definitely felt the soul in that.
Aye, and it feels as though I have been practicing for ages on that piece.
Well, I think that you have certainly made an impact on the teachers. You're sure to get a part in the school play. That is, if you try out.
Only time will tell.
Ugh, you should have more confidence in yourself. I swear you've always been like that, ever since we were little girls.
That long, huh?
Christine?
Yes, sir.
Christine, that was a delightful performance. You certainly have a fine grasp on Shakespeare. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
No thanks are necessary. You are one of the finest prospects in your class. You should consider trying out for the play.
See, I told you.
Aaron?
Well, I'll let you girls get on with your day. I'll see you later.
Bye, Mr. Patterson. So what are you going to do now?
I have to run to the bookstore, and then I'm heading home. Wanna come?
Sure, why not?
Hello?
So what are you supposed to be picking up anyway?
A book.
Well, duh, but what book?
How can I help you, ma'am?
I'm here to pick up my latest Mr. Wynne book.
Ah, Christine, right?
Yes.
Mr. Wynne?
Yeah, I know that I'm a fan of the series.
But I never realized you were this much of a fan.
Here you go, miss. Last book.
Oh, I got the last copy.
No, I mean that's the last one. They canceled the book series.
What?
That's the last book in the series.
Memoriam. That's fitting somehow.
I'm surprised.
Surprised? Don't you read anything on the internet?
What?
Oh, Christine, you're so silly. Pay the man and let's go.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Thanks.
Come back again.
Are you okay? You seem awfully quiet.
It's nothing.
Oh, I know you better than that. It must be something. Is it that Mr. Wynne was canceled?
Well, it is a little upsetting.
Why?
Well, I really enjoy reading the series.
What's the big deal about a mysterious time traveler who picks up companions and hops about through time in an old wardrobe?
That's called an armoire.
Whatever. The show was canceled 12 years ago. The fact that they continued to make a book series about it for the past 11 years is rather impressive. But as with all things, it must come to an end at some point.
Perhaps, but there was something magical about the series.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Don't you have an imagination?
I'd like to think so.
And don't you like to read?
Yes, but I prefer good mystery or romance.
But that's the beauty of Mr. Wynne. The books don't have to be contained to simply one genre. They can be from all types. Mystery, adventure, pure science fiction, history, western, or even in the case of companions only, romance.
So what are you going to do now that the book series is canceled?
I don't know. I suppose I could turn to some of those fan videos that they have at their conventions.
Fan vids? Talk about obsessed. Ah, here's where we part company. I'll call you tonight, okay?
Call? What do you mean?
Oh, Christine, you're so silly. Talk to you later.
Bye. Mom, I'm home. Mom?
Christine? Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Did I startle you?
Huh? Oh, no. It's just for a second. I thought I was in the wrong house.
Really, Christine? And I suppose that's the reason why you're home so late?
Sorry, Mom. I had to go to the bookstore, and Aaron was with me.
Aaron, huh? You both are probably gabbing the whole time.
Gabbing?
Now, don't get smart with me, young lady.
Sorry.
Well, come and give me a hand with getting dinner ready. Your father's working another late shift. Again. How was your day, dear?
Okay. We had a Shakespeare club meeting today after school.
Oh, that's right. How was it?
It was okay. I recited some stuff from A Midsummer Night's Dream. People seemed to like it.
Well, of course they liked it. With your talent, they'll be falling at your feet in no time.
But I don't want people to worship me.
That's not what I meant. It's a figure of speech, dear. Are you okay? Are you feeling well?
Yes, I'm fine. I just feel a little different.
Probably exhaustion. You need to be more careful with your school schedule. Now, why don't you go upstairs and get some rest? I'll finish up here.
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
Don't mention it.
Memoriam. Well, I suppose I might as well start. Chapter 1. The evening brought about a sky that was pale blue. Nothing was unusual about such a scene, except that this evening saw the appearance of a strange craft, and 2 visitors to the world which would be changed forevermore. Both the world and the visitors themselves.
Well, I must say, the air is awfully clean.
Yes, but why is it so quiet?
And what's wrong with that? I thought you might appreciate some peace and quiet after our recent run-in with the No-Men.
I'll take peace and quiet over reality manipulators any day.
Glad to hear it. Remember, the Raditz didn't pick up any signs of life.
That's just odd, don't you think?
I think that everything is odd. That's my job.
Always so serious, eh?
Not always.
So why are you so interested in this dead world?
Well, think about it, Lady Jane. What is so unusual about this world?
Well, other than it's so dull and quiet,
Come on.
I don't know. From a quick glance about, this place seems awfully clean.
Exactly.
That this place is so clean?
There's no sign of war, no sign of famine. This world is devoid of life, yet there's no sign of what could have caused anyone to leave. The Raditz detected no sign of life, and there are no bodies anywhere on this planet.
Perhaps they have rotted away and turned to dust eons ago.
Even then, the cities of this planet would have been in a state of severe decay. No, these buildings were either built or well maintained within the last 50 years. There would at least be some sign of bodies or bones scattered about on the surface of this planet.
Radiation?
There was a subtle hint detected, but certainly nothing that would wipe out a civilization. At least none remotely human. Well, not humanoids similar to you, Jane. Or at least with the same biochemistry. Or the amount of lead in their bloodstream.
Sir, you're doing it again.
What?
Babbling.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
Sounds like a mystery for the mister.
Quite right. I must unravel the mystery behind this planet. It's like a giant Roanoke.
Roanoke?
It's an old city in the United States of America, well ahead of your time. A city that was left populated, but when the English returned, everyone had vanished. Without a trace.
And you never attempted to find out what happened to them?
You know, I never have. I'll put that on my to-do list.
All right, then.
Shall we press on to the city?
Yes, sir.
Christine, aren't you going to answer that? It's most likely for you.
Yes, of course, Mother. Pick it up. Pick it up. Hello?
Hello, Christine?
Yes. Hello, Aaron.
Is everything okay? The phone seemed to ring for an awful long time.
Yes. Everything is fine. Just... It's been a long day.
Anything you need to talk about?
No. No, thank you, though.
Well, I wanted to see if you were going to the party tomorrow night.
Party?
Yes, don't you remember? Mary Beth's party? It's tomorrow night and we're invited. I spoke to you about it last week.
Yes, of course. I need to run it by my mom, but I don't think she will mind.
Sweet. Let me know if she says no, okay?
Okay, I will.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Mom?
Oh, hi, Christine. I wasn't expecting you down here for a while. I thought you'd be stuck up in your room engrossed in that stuff you read up there till all hours of the night.
There is a party that I've been invited to go to. Is it okay?
Well, ask your father. If he's okay with it, then I won't mind either. He's in his study.
Are you sure? I don't think he'll mind.
Christine, you know that you have to get your father's permission. Now go and ask him.
Okay. Dad? Dad? Evan, beside me!
Now, class, please turn to Chapter 7, where we will begin our discussion on the island of Puerto Rico.
Chapter 12. Moo? I've never heard of a country called Moo.
Christine! Chapter 7, please.
Yes, Mr. Cahill.
So, did you ask your parents?
Yes, I did.
And?
I'm not going to the party.
Why not?
Sorry, my parents won't let me. Look, I have to go out to lunch now, but I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Might as well catch up on this half of my reading. Still nothing, Lady Jane said dejectedly. No signs of what could have happened to these people. The city square is totally devoid of life.
Nonsense, milady. We just haven't found the clues yet. We have to keep looking.
But what if we don't find anything? What if this place remains as much of a mystery as that Roanoke?
All mysteries can be solved, my dear. It just takes time and perseverance.
Look, I saw something over there.
Are you certain?
Of course I am. Down that alleyway, into the next block.
Well, we might as well take a look.
Aaron, why did you do that?
I'm just being silly. I had study hall in here and saw you sitting all mysterious in the corner. I thought I'd keep you company.
How thoughtful of you.
How's the book going?
And I'm at the part where Mr. Wynne and Lady Jane find that what Jane saw was merely a reflection of broken glass on the ground. How did I know that?
Probably because you just read it.
But that's just it. I haven't got to that part yet.
You're so daft, Chris. Anyway, I'll let you have at it. It all sounds just too gripping for me. But what can you expect from an old sci-fi show?
Christine, I told you not to drink from the carton.
Hey, Mom, when did you buy this milk?
Your father went shopping 2 days ago. Why?
It tastes like it's gone bad. Where is Dad anyway?
He's working late again. His company is running him ragged.
Oh, okay. Mom, what's this?
What?
This two pictures you have on the table. Who are the two blokes?
They're your cousins.
Cousins? I don't remember them.
Silly girl. You need to stop reading those science fiction books and quit living in your own little world. You just haven't seen them in a long time.
Oh. I'll be upstairs. Come in for dinner, eh? Let's see. Where was I?
You were alarmed by a piece of broken glass?
I'm sorry.
It is an interesting find. A broken window from one of these buildings. It was not repaired, so it must have been caused by one of the last people on this planet. Perhaps they hurried off. Perhaps a biological virus eliminated these people.
But you've already checked the readings for the planet and found no harmful biological agents. But you've already checked the readings for the planet and found no harmful biological agents.
Ah, yes. Of course.
Christine, it's time for bed. Please turn off the light.
Huh?
Bed. Now.
I thought you were going to call me for dinner.
Dinner? That was 4 hours ago.
It was?
You were so engrossed in that book of yours you said you didn't want any. So, please yourself. Now it's bedtime and the kitchen's closed.
All right. Good night, Mom.
Good night.
Mother! Mother! A small cottage. I see a light. It was in that window. Huh? Mom?
Christine, it's okay. Don't be scared.
Whose cottage is that, Mom?
Why, that's ours. We bought it years ago before you were born.
I don't remember that house. There is that shadow in the window.
That's your father. He's waiting for you.
For me? Oh, wait. Did you hear that?
What?
That!
I don't hear anything, but your father's waiting. Why don't you go see him?
Christine, listen to me.
That voice sounds very familiar.
Christine, go on.
Very familiar. But my father, he's waiting.
Christine, hurry up and see your father. He needs to tell you something very important. Christine, you're late for school.
Huh?
Get out of bed. I'm not going to tell you again.
Sorry, Mom. I'm coming.
Well, the day's almost over and you've barely said a word to me. Something must be wrong.
I don't know if I can put it into words.
Christine, we've been friends for a long time. Expressing yourself has never been one of your problems.
Well, I just feel so disconnected from everything.
Disconnected? How so?
I don't know. I don't really understand it myself. It's almost as though I'm this two-dimensional picture mapped onto a three-dimensional landscape.
A two-dimensional picture mapped onto a three-dimensional landscape? You need to stop reading those sci-fi books.
That's what my mom keeps telling me.
Look, you just need to get out more. Stop being so sheltered. You live in this world of school and literature, but you have a whole life that is yearning to be lived.
Maybe that's it.
Let go of all that nonsense. Forget about those fears. Just start living this life and not some made-up world.
Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate your help.
Anytime.
2 in the morning. I'll never get to sleep. What is that sound? Don't be afraid, Christine. Don't be afraid. Turn the knob. You can do it. What is this? What is this place? No! Stay away from me! Whatever you are, stay away from me! No! Who are you?
Hello there, Christine. I'm the doctor. Remember me?